Hi everyone, how are y'all doing today? It is Saturday, so I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. I'm just going to do a quick face, and then hopefully it's going to be a quick eye look. All the products that I'm going to use today are the Seint products. I believe Sabrina pinned my link in the site, so you can find it. If not, and you're interested in anything, any of the colors that I used today, or in any of the colors that I used in my last live, or if you just want to check out the website, it is there. You can also reach out to me personally and I will get back to you. Hi Sabrina, how are you doing? So what I'm gonna do is, and that's the thing with this makeup, the compacts are magnetic, and I just used a smaller one today with the colors that I'm going to be using. This is the top layer. I know it's filthy, it needs to be cleaned. And then this is the bottom layer, and these are the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using, and then that's going to be for my eyebrows. So I've got... This is my main highlight, which is what you would call like your foundation. This is my brightening. This is my contour, and then that's my bronzer. Hi, Heather. How are you? Now, don't let the colors kind of scare you in the pan, because they can look a little darker than they normally would. But once you get them on and you blend them in, it just blends in seamlessly. So today I am going to do what is called the tribal hack, or the war paint hack. Not trying to offend anybody by saying the war paint hack or the tribal hack. I'm Native American. My mother was Cherokee, so I just want to kind of throw that disclaimer out there. I'm not trying to, make fun or do anything like that. So the first thing that I'm going to do for that is I'm going to go into my color right here, which is Indigo. And I'm just going to take my fingers. My hands have been sanitized. I've already prepped my skin with moisturizer, let that sit for 10 minutes, and then I put just a pea-sized amount of this e.l.f. poreless putty primer on my face, mainly where my pores are big. Like I did kind of like this, and a little bit on my chin, tiny bit on my forehead. You can also use it on your eyes. So when I'm rubbing it in, I'm just kind of, hitting my eyes as well. So, oh, you haven't heard of this hack. Okay, yes. It is, if you're familiar with Seint, with it all being the cream, it's basically like paint by numbers. You are going to put certain colors where they should go on your face. And with this, you have one layer instead of putting foundation on, and then putting your contour over that, and then putting concealer over that, and, just layering and layering. You're just putting on one layer and putting the colors where they need to go and blending them. So I am going to get started. I am going in with my highlight, and this is a darker highlight because with it being summertime, I've gotten super dark. So I just went into the pan. That is my contour right there, Indigo. And all I'm going to do is just take my fingers and I rub it together to kind of warm it up. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? To warm it up, that way it kind of glides on your face easier. And then all I'm going to do is just literally take the contour, and then it's so hard. I'm left-handed, so it's like the struggle is kind of real, and doing it off of my phone. And then I'm just going to kind of go this way. And of course, I'm going to fix that right there. Hi, Serenity. How are you, hon? I hope you get your live straightened out. And then I'm gonna get a little bit more. Hold on, let me slide this way. Here we go. And see, and kind of go like this. And then I'm gonna fix that part with my foundation because my main highlight's gonna go underneath there. I'm just gonna grab just a little bit more and hit right underneath here. Kind of get that jaw. And then, like I said in my last video, I'm so bad about contouring my nose. It's awful. I always feel like I can't get it to look right. So, that right there, I've got my contour on. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to go in with my Brightening Highlight right here, which is Sunlit. And it also kind of helps hide some discoloration and things like that in your skin. My finger's clean. I wiped it off. I'm just going to go in and do the same thing. And I'm just going to take and do kind of like a V right here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit right here on my nose. Now, for mature skinned women, you don't want to cake that concealer that a lot of people do. A lot of the younger influencers do, where they do like the pizza triangle underneath their eyes. If you have mature skin, you don't want to do that, because all it does is just cause it to cake up. So I just take a little bit and put it there, a little bit here, a little bit here, and then a little bit on the outer corner. And then normally I would take brightening and put it here. Your main thing with your brightening is you want it to go, but I have my piercing. So for your brightening, the main thing that you want to do is put it like down the middle of your face, because you want to draw that attention to the middle of your face. Let me see if I can get back to the content. Okay. Oh, you can't wait to see how this does. Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, it's mind-blowing how it works out. Let me see. Let me try and cut my lights down a little bit. So I have this here, and I just put a little bit more brightening highlight on. Now, what's left open is where I'm going to put my main highlight, which is this color right here, and it's called Goddess. And I was sandy during the winter time, but since I have gotten a lot darker, I've had to upshade. And I'm just rubbing my finger once again in the pan, and then going like this. And I'm just taking the color and just putting it on. And I even wore this, and a little bit goes a long way, y'all. A little bit. I mean, y'all could see I did like both sides. And then I know I keep getting a weird glare. And then we also have like cream. All of our products are cream. I don't really wear a lot of blush or anything like that. So, but there is, you know, if you're doing this kind of hack, there is a spot, you know, that you would leave open for your, oh, I just noticed I have a, ooh, I have to take care of that. There is a spot that, you know, you would put your lip and, well, our lip and cheeks are interchangeable. Just like our contours are interchangeable. Everything's interchangeable. But anyways, so what I am going to do now is, and like I said, since this is, maybe that's better. I can kind of hold this. So what you're going to do is, I like to take, and these are also brushes from Seint. I just like them. They're double-ended, and so you're getting 2 brushes for the price of 1. They're good quality as well. So now all I'm going to do is, and I'm going to take a small end, and this is the buff brush, which is my favorite. It gives you more of a fuller coverage. If you're wanting a lighter coverage, then you could use your blush and bronzer to blend. But since I like a little bit of fuller coverage, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the small end, and I'm just going to stamp it into my skin because, once again, with these mature skin, it seems to not cake up as bad if you just kind of, you know, staple it into your skin. And then I like to do my lighter colors first, so they're not kind of getting lost. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love my Seint brushes. I think I've got just about all of them. I think I'm missing just one. And then see how I took that brightening highlight, and when normal people would do like completely underneath their eyes, I just did the inner and outer. And then, hi Gabrielle, how are you doing? And then I am just going to stamp this. And then for my nose, I just kind of, but y'all see how it's called, you know, the tribal hack or the war paint hack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bigger end, and of course my natural light just like went away. It looks like it might storm here, so yeah, we might get a freaky glare again. And so then I just take the larger end, I flipped the brush over, and I've got my main highlight that I am putting on. And I know it looks crazy, y'all. It looks a hot mess right now. Trust me, when I saw this being done, I was like, wait a minute, huh? Like, y'all want me to what? And then I will kind of just lightly kind of back and forth right there. And this even lasts in the heat. I believe I took some pictures where I went outside after I did my live the other day. I went outside and was out there for probably, I want to say around like 3 hours with my dogs in the Georgia, y'all know, heat and humidity and everything else. So now what I'm going to do is just take the contour, and I'm just kind of moving it upwards. Because with your contour, you want to lift, you know, you want to lift everything on your face. So, like I said, I'm just taking this. If y'all don't happen, because, you know, with time zones, there's so many of us, time zones are different. The other morning, I went on at 10 in the morning because I'm Eastern time. And then today I figured I would try 2 Eastern time. But do not forget to do your jawline. And for that, you can just kind of swipe it because you don't want to leave the house with your, you know, jawline. And don't worry, I'm gonna get this taken care of. For this, just kind of move it upwards. Because like I said, you want to lift. You want to make them cheekbones if you don't have it. And you know, you want to just lift it up. And then for getting that side of your nose, I'm gonna go like, I just lightly go like this. Now, what I'm gonna do is just kind of take the big fluffy brush, and then since I already have it stamped into my skin, what I'm doing is just kind of blending just a little bit more. And I always take pictures after I do my lives. My pictures that I've been doing have been unedited, and I will even go outside and take pictures as well for people to see how it looks in the sunlight too. So, do y'all see how, let's see, I'm trying to get my comments. I'm doing okay. Oh, yes, see, I told y'all, like, I live in Augusta, well, Martinez, Augusta, that is where I live. Hi, Angela, how are you? But see, like I said, I told y'all it looked crazy when I was putting it on. There's another hack that I'm going to show y'all. I am supposed to go live tomorrow evening. I'm going to try an evening live tomorrow, and I'll show y'all a different hack with this same makeup. Now what I'm going to do is, and I know it looks scary in the pan. Hi, Jean. How are you? This right here is our bronzer. This is the Bella bronzer. During the wintertime, I use this as a primer. Hi, Martin. Hi from Scotland. Oh, that's awesome. I've always wanted to go there. Always wanted to go there. Scotland and Ireland. My dad was Irish, so both of those I've wanted to go. So, during the wintertime, I will use the Bella bronzer as like a primer on my face before I even put, you know, my highlight where it needs to go. The bronzer does help hide pores, and it gives you that, you know, sun-kissed glow that we all love. So I'm just gonna put like a little bit right here. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. And here we go. And then I'm just gonna kind of rub that. Hi, Aisha. How are you, sweetheart? I'm so glad you were able to join. I hope you had fun yesterday at the park. And then I'm putting a little bit, just a tad on my chin. Like I said, you're just wanting it to go where, you know, the sun could hit. And you can even use, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. And then you can put some contour. I mean, not contour, but you can put some bronzer. You can put a little bit of bronzer over here. I've used it as contour before. And then I'm just, or blush. Y'all see, I'm kind of putting it where your blush would go. And I'm using the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer. Ah, you got a detox mask on. Have to take it off in 15 minutes. Oh. All right. Oh, I'm hanging in there. I've had quite a headache, but I am, like I said, I'm hanging in. We were supposed to have that really bad storm yesterday, and this brush, Christine, right here is called the Blush and Bronzer Brush from Seint. I do have, in the beginning of the live, I believe Sabrina's got my link pinned. If you can't find it, you can send me a message, and I can get you to my link or their website. You don't have to buy through me. You can just buy it through the website if you want to. But all the brushes are double-ended, even the eyeshadow brushes, which make it really amazing. I love it. So, oh, well, I'm so sorry about the MLM, but I did get permission to talk about it and to sell it. I have not sold it in forever. I don't push it on people, but this is just what happens to be what I'm using right now because I do have a ton of it. So, nobody's forcing you to buy anything. If you don't like it, fine, you know. You don't even have to watch the live. So what I'm doing now is but it sucks how much people money lose. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have not made money off of this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the first people. Nope. Haven't made money off of it. I've got a ton of makeup. I pretty much let my beauty site go, but I am a professional makeup artist. I did go to school, and I thought these products were great and, neat with the whole cream makeup and how it goes on in the one layer. This right here, I'm just taking a perfector. And it's damp, and I'm just getting up anything excess. But, I'm not going to lie. Some people make money. I know people that have made money. Me? No. And I'm the first one to say, nope, have not made no money at this at all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and I was raised in beauty pageants. So for 14 years of my life, I was in pageants. So now I'm just going to take, you love my honesty, but seriously, if you like it, that's what's the matter. Honestly, I'm using it because my husband will not let me buy any more makeup. I have bought the Prince Vault, eyeshadows and stuff like that, but, and I really don't even wear a lot of makeup during the summertime. Really, I'm just doing it for this live, and then I'm probably just going to wash it straight off my face. Take some pictures outside, things like that, post them on my Instagram, and then all I'm going to do next is, yeah, you have so much. My wife is like, why do you need more? I get it. Yeah, we really spent a lot, especially in Seint. I was trying to, reach those goals that they set every month, and everything, and all of that. And I'm just taking, this is Laura Mercier, translucent powder. Mine is in the color Honey, because I am a little bit darker, but I'm just kind of going, if you can see, right where my contour was, and then just kind of right here, I'm just kind of lightly going here, just kind of where I get oily. And I even don't put a lot of powder on, and then I brush it. I take a fluffy brush and I will brush it off. Because I know the whole baking thing that people like to do. Baking's not good for mature skin. And I'll be 42 next month. And yes, I have mature skin. And y'all see, like, I'm just taking a little bit of the powder and putting it, and just putting it underneath my eyes. I mean, my husband gets on to me because I will buy, like, so much makeup. Now, what I'm going to do is, y'all let me grab, oh, I thought I had everything that I needed. I try to be prepared when I'm doing my lives. That way I'm not, you know, messing, you know, looking in drawers and all of this. That's why I went ahead and put everything in one little smaller compact, so I wouldn't be messing around. And but this is the Il Makiage concealer, and I will use this like in the winter time. I love it. So, and I'm blind. Aisha knows I'm blind as a bat. So all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of this concealer. And I'm just kind of going underneath my eye. Sorry, y'all. Blocked y'all out. I'm just going to go a little bit underneath my eye. And then I am going to take a flat brush, which, where is... Da-da-da! I literally just had my container, my concealer, and now I can't find it. So, I'm just going to stand my little, right there. And then I am going to, here it is. Yes. And I'm kind of like looking out the window as well. Because if it starts storming, then I'm going to have to haul butt for a minute and get my dogs. That's why I'm trying to like kind of go in a hurry and get all this done. And then all I'm doing is just taking a flat brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. e.l.f. actually has really good products. And they're super reasonable. Like, they're cheap. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they are cheap. You can find them at Walmart. You can find them at Target. You can find them at anywhere. Ulta, you can buy them online. And I'm just kind of going down with that. And then, and this is to set my eyeshadow so my eyes don't crease, and to kind of maybe help carve out my eyebrow that I have not done yet. So yeah, if y'all see me like say, hang on a minute, the pup needs a potty walk. Oh yes, yes. Oh, I love little. Yes, we have a 14-week-old. He's a mix of German Shepherd and Lab that we just rescued. So it's different having a puppy, but he's housebroken. I say that, watch him have an accident. But he's housebroken. But yes, yeah, just put hashtag replay if you've got any questions, sweetheart. Just reach out to me. I hope you and your puppy enjoy your walk. And thank you so much for tuning in so far. So I just wipe that off. And then I am going to take a... I'm just going to take like a little... Let's see. They usually have a name on them. This is an Ecotools brush. Ecotools is another really good product that is good, and they're reasonable. And I just take a little bit, I just tap a little bit into my Laura Mercier, and then just set my eyes. Just lightly, just set my eyes with some powder. But I mean, you know, like I said, I really don't even go to, I really don't go anywhere to wear makeup. And I've gotten comfortable. I don't know. I guess I've gotten comfortable in my skin to where, you know, we may go grab something to eat or go into the store or whatever. And I just throw my hair up. Like, y'all see my hair? I left it French braided for 2 days, and then I took it down yesterday and put some dry shampoo in it last night before I went to bed, because dry shampoo is good to put in at night because you can sweat. And then put some dry shampoo in just a little bit ago. So there's a little hair tip in case anybody wanted one. Now, let's see. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blush and bronzer and I am just going to get that powder off. The only powder that I'm going to leave on is the little bit that I have underneath my eyes, and that's to catch any kind of fallout. I am about to do my eyebrows before I put my eyeshadow on. And all I'm going to do is just really quickly. And, you know, like I said, getting back into that MLM deal. You know, I don't push it. I haven't even, you know, I haven't been trying to sell anything. I post my videos onto YouTube. I'll list the products, but I mean, that's it. Some people, you know, they just hate MLM, and I totally get it because I lost we lost a lot of money because we thought, you know, oh, this would be a good thing to do. Well, then it turned out that, and I did not know this, but there were almost 1,000 people that sold this product in my state. So there's like a lot of competitions though. My only suggestion is, okay, Aisha, take the mask off, lovely. My only suggestion is, if you are gonna do an MLM company, just do your research first. Try and find out how many artists are in your area, that type of thing. But I mean, like I said, I've got friends that have made lots of money. I've got one of my really good friends. She does Monet, and she's been doing it for a few years, and she's made a ton of money. There's ladies with this company that have made a ton of money. But the truth is, more often than not, it's just like, you know, with Mary Kay and Avon and stuff like that. More often than not, you will end up not making the money that you're kind of made to think that you're going to get. I mean, that's all. You know, like I said, if you want to buy from me, great. If not, fine. That's perfectly okay too. If you like if you like something that you see, you can buy it straight from their website. You don't have to go through me, you know, to buy it. It's not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Sorry. Got on my little tangent, because I do see in a lot of groups, they don't allow you to discuss MLMs or anything like that. So I am just going to take a little bit on a flat brush of, I think I am going to use a little bit of my main highlight and kind of just, because I use eyeshadow, and that color was, that color is called, Coal, I believe. It's the darker one that I use. But you can use contour, things like that. I just happen to use eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more, do it on this side. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So it is okay. You know, mine don't look the same anyways because of a car accident that I was in when I was 15 and my head went through the windshield. So I've got a scar. And then, of course, my mom you know, the 90s when everybody overplucked their eyebrows and they were super thin. So that's why mine are like this. Okay, so now, and I'm just wiping this brush off, we're going to get into some eyeshadow. I'm gonna put up these brushes. I will clean them tomorrow because there's barely anything on them. And so that's the one thing about the makeup. You don't use a lot of product. So, I mean, there's barely anything on your brush. I mean, with all the mixing I did, you know, and putting the colors on, I mean, that's what my brush looks like. And y'all saw how dark of colors I was putting on. So I am going, sorry y'all, I gotta get something to drink, my throat's dry. Oh, you love those masks. Girl, you're gonna have to send me a message and let me know. I'm just so scared of masks after my face got burned with that orange like peel. I'm terrified that I'm gonna burn my face again. It was burnt there and there. Okay, y'all, sorry. So, these are the colors. I broke this one. There is a way you can fix broken eyeshadow. You can kind of break it all up. And then you're going to take like, you can either spray, a small spray, or like a small drop of, it burns a little, but when it's been on, it goes away. Oh yeah, see, that burning might freak me out and I'd be taking it off. But you would just take a little bit of like 70% alcohol and then press your eyeshadow back down. Take a paper towel, get the rest of the rubbing alcohol, you know, soaked up into that paper towel. Wrap your eyeshadow with plastic wrap. Make sure it's on there really, you know, good. And then the next day, it'll be like new. Mine, I was taking shortcuts and I was in a hurry, so mine don't look like new. So, anyways, now that I've got that out of the way, I am going to take a fluffy brush and I am going to take this color right here, which is called Chestnut. And I'm just dipping in and then tapping it off. And then I'm going to grab my other mirror. That way I'm not. And of course, with the hooded eyes, you want to make sure you just keep your eye open. And like I did the other day, I'm just kind of stamping the color on there in different spots. And then I'll go in and blend it. But this is, you know, for those of us that have the hooded eyes, this is to create that crease that is hidden by the hood on us. And this color, it's super light on me, but it's also because I'm super dark right now. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. And I am going kind of in a hurry, so it may not come out perfect. Like I said, I keep looking out my big window to see if it's storming or if it's gonna start storming, because my husband's sleeping. He's got to go to work tonight. So and then this eye looks a little bit darker. And I know I know everybody, I say this all the time, I have one eye that always looks darker than the other, or that looks different than the other one. And then I'm just kind of going back and forth using a windshield wiper motion just to blend. Then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna swipe it really good just to make sure that there's no color on it. And I am gonna go into your left eye. Always looks better too. I know. I know it's like the first eye, but I mean, I'm going back and forth, but they still, now I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called Figgy Pudding. And of course, they're Christmas names, because we had an advent calendar that came out, and, you were supposed to open up, you know how you do with advent calendars. You know, you open up one day, there's a piece of chocolate or whatever, candy behind it. Well, the way this one was done, there was a new eyeshadow color behind it. Well, no, me, I did not wait. I opened up, I think, every one of the colors the day that I got it in the mail. Now, this color is a darker brown, so I'm just going to kind of like deepen that crease, and I'm using that pencil end just because it seems to work a little bit better for me anyways. You can use you know, I'm just going over what brushes I'm using, but you can see where it's deepening, and that's kind of going just below where I put that first color and then going into my actual crease. And here we go. And then I'm gonna just dip into it again. After the way it looks in the pan, you would think, oh my gosh, there's no way that eyeshadow works, but yes, it still works. And then I'm just gonna flip it over, and I'm just gonna blend. And I want to try that TikTok eyeshadow hack that I've seen. I'm just a little nervous. I'm scared that it's not gonna come out right. I might do it off camera and then do it on camera. So I've got that side done. And then I'm just going to dip into that Figgy Pudding and do the other side as well. And I'm going under. You can see that color. I know it looks like it's on there sloppy. And then I'm just flipping the brush over and going back and forth in that windshield wiper motion. And let's see. I tell you what, I don't know what, it's a good day to go live because I don't know. I'll just have to get, just have to get it figured out. I've done the morning, I've done 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and tomorrow, as long as it's not thunderstorming, I'll be going at 6, to see if we can get some viewers that way. And I'm just putting a tad bit more, and then just flipping it over. That's why I love these brushes. I love any double-ended brush. Like, it doesn't even have to be a Seint brush. I love any double-ended brush. It's so much easier instead of sitting there digging. Now, so, I mean, they look fine to me. And like I said, I'm not going anywhere. So, what I'm going to do is I have to use my brush cleaner because I'm going to be using that pencil end of this brush once again. And my brush, I think it's clogged up. There it goes. So, I'm going to get that off of there. And make sure it's completely clean. And then I'm going to take this flat brush. Now, this color that I'm going to go into on my lid, because I'm going to do this one last. I'm going to pack that one on there last. I'm going to go in with this really pretty shimmery one and put that on my lid. So what I'm going to do is just take the flat brush, and then I'm going to hit it with some Stay Spray. Once again, I'm using e.l.f. Stay Spray. It's like a dupe of Urban Decay's. And then I am just packing this onto my lid. Just packing it right on, and I'm going kind of like to where my normal crease is with it. And I'm gonna go back into it again. I like a lot of shimmer. If you've seen my videos before, if you've seen any of my YouTube on my YouTube channel, I love some shimmer. And I don't care if they say, oh, when you reach a certain age, you shouldn't wear shimmer on your face. Well, or on your eyes. No, I don't care. So, and all I'm doing is just, I got a little bit of fallout from that shimmer. Just what I was expecting. And just went underneath. Now, taking that same brush, and that color is called Frankincense. I believe they changed it to a different name now, because they re-released the colors for those that were not fortunate enough to get the advent calendar. I think they re-released that color under the name Aries, because they did new collections. They did a sun, an earth, and a moon And they released 12 of the Advent colors, because people were very upset that the calendar sold out and they weren't able to get the colors because they were limited edition. And I am, like I said, just packing that on. I hit it with the Stay Spray. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one and just swipe it just a little bit. But this could be a very easy glam look. Now it looks like my right eye's got more sparkle than my left. So I'm just packing it on. And now what I'm going to do is take that last color, which I believe they changed the name to Revival. It was Noel. And I'm going to take this pencil brush and we're just going to see how this works out, y'all, because I have not done this eye look yet. Oh, you keep forgetting to use your setting spray. You can also use your finger, but I don't like to use my fingers when I'm dipping into my eyeshadow just because of my nails. It's a little bit easier when I'm dipping into like my contour and stuff. And this, I'm just keeping it on like the outer. And I'm going to pack it on there because it can seem to disappear a little bit. So as you can see, I've got the color right here. And I'm just going to go in a little bit more. And I'm just going on the outer with it. I'm not, you know, I'm just staying on the outer with it. And then I think I'm gonna grab a flat brush and do a little bit more. Oh, I hear one of my dogs. I think that was Diamond. And just to make sure that I'm getting a... But y'all see how it blends really well with that Aries or frankincense color. It's a really pretty eye look. I mean, you could really do this day or night, I think, in my opinion. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of it and just take it underneath my eye. I'm not going to go all the way around with it because it can make your eyes look smaller when you're using darker colors. And then I'm just going to fluff it just a tad. Just to blend it just a little bit on those edges right there. But I think that this is a really pretty eyeshadow look. I saw it and I had seen where somebody had used the colors and I was like, that's really, really, really pretty. I was like, that's what I'm gonna try. I'm sure y'all hear my Pegasus barking in the background. Ah, and look at the mistake that I did. I'll fix that. struggle's real trying to cross over, y'all. Being a lefty. The struggle is real. I'm going to have to fix that with my brightener. And then take this flat brush. And I'm going to take it up a little bit. And then get my fluffy. And just kind of blend it. I'm blending it outwards. I don't want to blend it into that Aries. I want to blend it out from it. Because I don't want to lose that Aries color. Now I can grab just a little bit of the sunlit color, which is what I use for my brightening. And I'm just taking a flat brush and I am just going to clean up that. Just clean that up right there. And then I'm just going to take my finger and kind of tap it. And I could be making a hot mess of this. Who knows? It may look completely crazy. And then I'm going to take that same brush, which is an e.l.f. brush. It's a flat eyeliner brush that I'm using. That I just used to put a little bit of the concealer. And like I said, and it's the same brush that I used to put the, let me flip this, to put the Noel on, or Revival. I have to get used to calling it by its new name. And I'm just going to put a little bit more of that on there. With the flat brush. And then I'm just going to take just a little bit on, like I said, the end part of it. And hit right underneath my eye. So you're like connecting those colors that you used on your outer. And it's going underneath your eye. So you're kind of getting a little smoky look going, but not totally. So, got that. I don't know if I'm happy with the way that it's looking on this eye. But like I said, it looks like it tends to disappear some. Alright, there we go. And then I think I may take a little bit of the frankincense. Excuse me. And put a little bit of that underneath the eye. Oh, I'm glad you love the colors. I'm pretty fond of these colors right here too. And the funny thing is I totally forgot about how pretty the colors were in the advent calendar. Because I hadn't used them since I had like got the calendar last December when they released it. Used them for a little bit, but then kind of quit using them and was using other stuff. So, and it looks like I'm losing some of the frankincense, which I'm not liking at all. So I'm going to pack some of that on there. And I did not use my setting spray. Oh, thank you, Gabrielle. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. All right, here we go. So, and all I did was just, oh, thank you, Aisha. All I did was just add a little bit of the frankincense back to the inner corner because it did look like it was getting lost. It looked like some of it was coming, you know. And then I'm just taking my finger and I'm making sure not to stab myself in the eye and just tapping it in. All right, there we go. And then I'm just gonna throw on some mascara. I'm on this e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud. I do like I also have the I have the Essence Lash Princess, but it tends to leave little marks up here because my eyelashes are on the long side. So it does sometimes will leave like marks up there from the eyeshadow, not from the eyeshadow, but from the mascara. And I mean, I have lashes and I wear them like, if I know that I'm doing like a photo shoot and I'm like modeling jewelry that I've gotten and stuff like that from sponsors, I will put a lot more effort into my hair and also like my jewelry. I'll be modeling the jewelry that they've sent, and I will put like lashes on and stuff, but mine are so freaking long to begin with that I really don't wear, and I know it's hard to see, but like my eyelash like literally touches the bottom part of my eyebrow with one coat of mascara. Y'all are so sweet calling me gorgeous. Y'all are so sweet. Because I tell you what, most days I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it today either. But so sweet. And then, I am going to upload this, to my YouTube channel as well. In case anybody would rather watch it there than perhaps catching the replay, through the group, whichever way. Like I said, I do try to go back. Oh, I almost stabbed myself straight in the eyeball with the mascara wand. Y'all know when, oh, that hurts. And it's not fun. So really either way, y'all want to watch it like I was saying, oh, thank you so much, Gabrielle. That's so sweet. I've never been one to think that I was like Miss Gorgeous, Miss all that, you know. Like how some people, you know, they walk around and think they're, you know what, don't stink. They're, you know, the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's just not how I am. Okay, so anyways, I think I am going to, y'all know it, since I'm already at it, I am going to put some lip stuff on. And this is just a natural color. This is from Mellow Cosmetics, and it's called St.Tropez. I do have that Aquaphor lip balm on that I absolutely love. And I really don't go for that. I'm more natural. Like, I have like this beautiful red lipstick. Well, it's a lip gloss that I got from Huda Beauty. And one day when I'm getting all dolled up, and doing like a super glam look, I will, sorry, putting the lip gloss on. I will put it on, but I typically like either I don't wear lip gloss. I usually just wear Aquaphor on my lips. And if I do wear lip gloss, it's typically like this, something that's very skin colored. So I am going to pull my hair down from my headband that desperately needs to be washed. And this is the final look of the day. I know y'all see, like I told y'all, like my hair was French braided for 2 days, didn't take it down, and this is the result. It's like a lion's mane, but it just still does have some waves in it and stuff like that. So I probably won't wash it tonight. I'll wash it tomorrow night because I have to go to the doctor on Monday. Thank you so much, Aisha, and thank you everybody for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me do this. Thank you, Gabrielle. As much as I enjoyed making the video and talking to all of y'all, and I will upload pictures. I'm gonna try and run outside and grab some pictures before the storm hits, so y'all can kind of see how this looks in actual natural light outside. So y'all have a fantastic Saturday, and like I said, I am going to try and come on live tomorrow at 6 p.m. That is the plan. But with this weird weather and the barometric pressure, I do get migraines, so we're just gonna play it by ear, but hopefully keep y'all's fingers crossed. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock I will be live, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.